I would like to invite Mr. David Caplan, Member of Provincial Parliament for Don Valley East, to read the message from the Premier, the Honourable Dalton McGuinty.
Reverend Fathers, my colleagues from the Legislature, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm especially thrilled to be here with my colleagues, Minister Jerry Phillips, Minister Brad Dogood, Minister Eric Hoskins, Dr. Eric Hoskins, and my colleague, Dr. Helena Jasek. Thank you all for being here. It's quite something that Ontario has long recognized. The genocide, it was back in 1981 that the legislature unanimously called upon the Government of Canada to recognize the Armenian genocide. It was a very young province, very early in our history, which opened its heart, opened its arms, opened its homes to refugees from eastern Turkey, and welcomed the Georgetown boys to our province, and we are much the better for it. I have the great honor of reading a message from Premier Dalton McGuinty. And I read, "On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I'm honored to stand with the Armenian community as it commemorates the 95th anniversary of the Armenian genocide. This day is one of remembrance. We remember the terrible crime committed against the Armenian people. We honor the memory of the innocent men, women, and children who lost their lives, and of families torn apart. Today, we are reminded that we remain vigilant against all forms of hatred and intolerance, and continue to embrace inclusiveness and diversity. To everyone in attendance, your presence today attests to your resolve that present and future generations will not forget the victims of this horrific event. It is an occasion for all Ontarians to renew our promise to make our world safe and just for citizens of every belief and background, because it is only by working together that we can shape a peaceful and harmonious world. On this solemn occasion, please accept my sincere best wishes, and it is originally signed, Dalton McGuinty, Premier of Ontario. If I may add a word of my own, that each year for the past 12, I have had the privilege to gather with the Armenian youth of Toronto at the steps at Queen's Park in commemoration of the Armenian genocide. Whatever the elements are, and at this time of the year, sometimes they're quite unpredictable. Tomorrow night, we will be gathering at 7 o'clock, and I would invite all of you to join with us. One thing which has truly amazed me over the years has been that from a very small gathering back in 1998, it has grown and grown and grown to the point where more are spreading the word of the historical facts of the genocide. More are calling for recognition. More are calling for justice. And ladies and gentlemen, as we gather, as we remember, I am confident that the world will, in fact, recognize the genocide because of the efforts of the leadership of folks like of the youth of Toronto. So I want to thank you for the honor of allowing me to be here with you today, and I appreciate and will give Natalie the remarks to the Premier. Thank you very much.